A very good evening to everyone present here. I, Rini Sajan, would like to start this knowledge session on how to be employable in the age of AI at 5 p.m. The rise of artificial intelligence is reshaping the job market, transforming how work is done across industries. While AI is automating many routine tasks, it is also creating new opportunities that requires a blend of human intelligence and technological understanding to stay employable. In this fast changing landscape, individuals must proactively adapt and develop a unique set of skills and mindsets. Today, we will explore how what makes us to be employable in this era of AI. SEMS Welfare Foundation, a registered non-profit organization, is dedicated to social impact across various sectors. We focus on education, particularly skill development and entrepreneurship. Through our initiative DigiSaksham, we have created training programs in IT, finance, retail, and entrepreneurship, impacting over 6,000 individuals. We are currently upskilling inmates in Haryana jails and collaborating with universities and colleges. We have also partnered with banks to place over 1,500 candidates in jobs. In just a short time, SEMS has established itself as a force for positive change, equipping individuals with skills for employment and promoting women's leadership in various industries. This session is collaboratively organized by SEMS Web Solutions, which is a dynamic and innovative enterprise dedicated to transforming the way businesses and individuals achieve their goals across staffing, skilling, advisory services, and admission services, founded with a vision to bridge gap in talent, technology, and education. SEMS Web Solutions is committed to delivering exceptional value to our client through integrated, customized, and forward-thinking solutions. At SEMS Web Solutions, we don't just deliver services, we create pathways to success. Join us in our journey to transform challenges into opportunities and vision into reality. So, we are pleased to introduce Karishma Jangid. Karishma Jangid is a dynamic professional with expertise in HR, marketing, and journalist roles. She currently works as a journalist at Acceleratory X, Higher X, and Being Abroad, focusing on team management, strategic planning, performance evaluation, and content development. With a dual MBA in HR and marketing, she brings strategic and creative skills to HR and talent management, marketing strategy, training and development, content development, and operations. Karishma is passionate about empowering teams, fostering collaboration, and making a positive impact. Now I will hand over to Karishma, ma'am.
All right, thank you, Rini. Thank you for the wonderful introduction. Yes, everyone. First of all, I would like to apologize that I was a bit late to join this meeting because there was something came up and I got a little bit late for that. So, my heartfelt apologies for that. And yes, I will start with my introduction. Hello everyone. I'm Karishma Jangid, a journalist, startup growth partner, speaker, and someone who is passionate about helping people become more employable in today's rapidly changing world. So, as you guys know, that right now everywhere we can see what impact has created AI, right? So artificial intelligence is something which is really going to change our future. And if we are not changing with it or not going to adapt into it, we will really regret it. Because the upcoming time is totally about advanced technologies. Like there were a time when we didn't even know how to use a computer, right? So it was all things being done as manual. Okay, fine. So yeah, we will be talking about how AI is impacting the future and what we can do as in currently whatever we are working into. So I'm working as a generalist, which is total opposite of a specialist. So when it comes to a specialist, a person is only concentrating in particular area, right? But when it comes to generalist, it's like you are actually managing most of the areas as much as possible. You cover all the areas. So yeah, I started my career itself as this one generalist role, which I have been continuing now. And I have like more than 7 years of experience, which I can't be shown written because I have worked in multiple internships, part times, and worked with Vodafone, Reliance, and all other organization as just being a speaker or training the staffs or interns like that. So here I am to help you guys as well. So before I start, I would like to know what all what do you do? Which field do you belong? Are you like working or student? So I can focus on that and present the topic to you in much better way. So could you guys just put what you are doing right now or currently? What is your occupation in the chat? So I can focus. I can give you examples based on that. So please. Right. So here we start. So how to be employable in age of AI. Okay. So here what is artificial intelligence? I don't think everyone knows that. I feel like so. So what AI is? I will put it in simple word. It just means AI means machines that can think, learn, and solve problems like human. Okay. It's basically a shadow of human as we take our time to understand, analyze a problem, and then solve it and bring up a good strategy or something, whereas AI just do it in just a few minutes or seconds. Okay. So, for example, currently, as we know, Google Maps predicting traffic or ChatGPT for doing your homeworks. I think everyone literally, whether they are student or they're an employee, they are using ChatGPT in daily life for various purposes. Even a common person does for clearing a lot of doubts because it's now way too efficient to find something on ChatGPT than on Google, right? So why AI is important for jobs? Okay, AI is changing how company works. So as I started back in the time in 80s and 90s, everyone used to do everything manually and paperwork, right? And then they got computer was introduced and people started to computerize everything, put the data in the Excel sheets and all. And later on, it went to internet. Then we started to put all the data on cloud, workspace, Google Workspace. I think most of you might be familiar with that as well. And as you can see, after 2015, artificial intelligence was slowly growing in the companies. Okay, so what AI does is it makes the work even more easier. What we just have to do is we have to provide a proper prompt or command to the AI or just teach the AI. Okay, that is called machine learning. So we just teach the AI how to do a particular task, which is like we are doing it repeatedly maybe, but this AI can do it much easier. Okay, by just you just have to teach it how to do that, but through their own languages. Like obviously, machines learn through numbers and codes. So we will be talking about that as well. So AI is now actually how companies work, so including MNCs to start up. Most of the companies now use artificial intelligence in different departments. So I would like to clear this one thing. That if you guys think that I'm from a like management background or something, so is it required for me to sit in this session and listen to all those things? But yeah, I will say yes. AI is not just about the technical people or IT people, it's also about the management people. Because if the tech person develop a platform or a chatbot or something, but a product manager or AI manager or product manager, you can say like the same person, that people are the one who take care of how this AI is going to be implemented in the company. What is the particular requirement for this AI? Why is this required? Okay, so that is how this management roles also play a very important role in implementing AI in these companies and using them as well. So I will give a simple example. As someone already said to me that they are working as an HR intern, right? So here, the most hectic part of an HR department is resume sorting or finding the fit candidate for a particular vacancy. So if you might be working, you can understand that on LinkedIn, Naukri, Indeed, or on any of these websites, if you go and post a job, right? There are even these websites and platforms are using AI integrated tools. Okay. So if there are like 1,000 people or hundred of multiple people applying for a particular job, the AI built in inside the platform or the application itself scans and match with the job description that you have provided in the job vacancy. So they match that description JD with the resume of the person who have applied applicant, and then decide whether the applicant is ready or is an apt person to proceed for to the next step or next level. Okay, so that AI itself sort, and if it feels like this is not the right fit for this vacancy, they reject it. If they feel is the yeah, this is the right fit, they will select it. So when we do it manually, we have to literally go through all those paper resumes and check thousands of resumes to find the one right person. Okay, like for example, even if I recently hired for an IT person, it was a front end engineer. For that person itself, I got around 900 applications, and in which only there was I think 80 to 90 people who were actually meeting the requirement. And definitely then we went for the screening interviews and technical interview and all those like that. So now you get what I'm saying. Like there are 1,000 resumes, but out of them only 80 to 90 were the apt ones. So doing it manually was a really hectic work, which AI made it very easy. So that's how AI is changing how company works. Then comes some old jobs may disappear, but many new ones are being created. As I said, manual works are no more required. Okay. As you said, data entry and all those stuffs we do. But as I told you, back in the time, there were like multiple people managing multiple small tasks. One person used to screen the resumes, okay? Then another person used to call the applicant and arrange the interview. Then another person used to do the interview. Then next. Okay. So just to complete one person's hiring, there used to be like 5 to 6 people involved. But when it comes to AI, they do not need a person to sort a resume anymore. So that job is no more required, like HR executive or interns, this kind of. And then go the next round also for screening round. Even if I got the 90 resumes and I still want to know what kind of skills sets or the skill sets match with what was my requirements, then the screening round can also be designed through those tools. There are a lot of quizzes and analytical tools. And if there, I need to prepare for some technical interview, then there is GitHub to the, where I can go and check their projects which they have done. So these kind of places also help. So one person itself or two, 1 to 2 persons is itself to hire a person right now. So most of the job will vanish if you are not getting updated. Okay. So how to do that? So also we will be talking about that also later. Then yeah, a basic example is earlier travel agents were needed to book your train or flight tickets, right? Now what we do, we just go to Make My Trip via CTC website or application. There are other applications also, I think, so Confirm Ticket and all. So on those applications you go and they will show you what all options they are, everything, whatever you require. You can match your requirements based on that and book the tickets instantly, right? Earlier what we had to do, we had just go to the railway station, stand in the long queues, and then also there is no no confirmation or there is no surety that we'll get the seat or not. But here right now this tool itself analyzes and tell us the probability of how much probability it is that the seat will be confirmed if it is just in waiting list. Okay, you can check those things also right now. And yeah, this is nothing other than AI. All right, so then next comes AI job market facts. So this is something which I just checked yesterday. It's a new data I have obtained. So AI is expected to create 97 million jobs by 2025. That is World Economic Forum. They have published this report. And when it comes to India, India may also create like 2 million AI jobs in 2027. As you guys know that all around the world, most of the labors, I say IT labor or even the normal uneducated labors which you use for creating construction works and all, every labors are being exported. Every labor and services are being exported from India because it's cheap here, right? So even the USA based companies and even for some foreign MNC companies are starting to hire more Indian people, and they all work from India itself, from work from home itself, because they get these labors in much more cheaper rate than what they get in their country, right? But when we compare that USD to INR, it is also a good amount we are getting. Fine. So in India itself, it is seen that 2.3 million AI jobs by 2027 will be created. All right. Then the third is job posting for AI has grown by 1,300% since 2015. Right now itself, you go in any job posting platform and just go and type AI, you will see there are like hundreds and thousands of vacancies, but there are only very few applicants. Because, as I said, people are not ready to change or upgrade themselves. Even if they are wanting to change, they find no time or they'll be like, Abhi nahi, let it be. I will do it when it is actually required and all those things. But you are not realizing if by postponing this thing, you are just being outdated. That's it. Then AI market could go from USD 279 billion. This is 2024 to USD 1.8 trillion by 2030. It's going to convert from billion to trillion. So that's also being that is also a huge change. Then here we comes examples of AI jobs. Right now there are multiple jobs in management and also in IT, non-IT, both the backgrounds. But these are the major vacancies we can see right now. If you're a student, if you're doing, I just heard someone doing UG, if you can probably do something related to AI in PG, you will get a good paid job as well. So here, examples of AI jobs, AI engineers are most in the demands. I think recently, I read an article or something, one person got hired by Netflix and he is getting like 21 crore per annum. That is their package for being an AI engineer, and he has around 6 to 7 years of experience. All right. So 6 and 7 years of experience and getting 21 crore is not a small deal, right? So AI engineer build smart system. Okay. Data scientists are needed for finding meaning in large amount of data. So the machines or the AI works on data. If we don't put the data, there is no purpose. We can't find the answers or solutions for our problems. So there is a very high demand for data scientists as well who can manage and input the right data. Then there is machine learning engineers who teaches machine to learn through the codings, through the outputs they require. So that's how a machine is also being taught. And in machine learning, if I talk about the topic itself, it's a like very vast topic. And if you have ever studied something related to AI, you will know that there are like supervised, unsupervised, then a lot more minor areas. So not just you can go and learn machine learning, but machine learning is a like very vast topic in which also you can specialize in a particular area. Just like it's works for digital marketing. When it comes to digital marketing, there are like SEO, SEM, and Google ads. There are different domains, right? So you can just specialize in then one particular area. That's how you can also specialize in the same way when it comes to ML engineer. Then is NLP specialist that is works on voice assistants like Alexa. I think Alexa is very much popular and we all know about it, but only very few people knows that it's an NLP product. Okay, so it works as a voice assistant for. Then is AI product manager. Make sure AI projects match business goal. And this is a management role. Okay. Whatever the AI engineer, data scientist, ML engineer, NLP engineer does, the AI product manager makes sure that the AI projects is matching with the business goals, right? Okay. So this is a standard stat of the salary in India. I'm talking about India. When it comes to US or any other country, you will be paid much more higher even if you are a fresher. Okay, so this is just an entry level salary I have put here. But basically, if you get experience of 2 to 3 years, you will get paid at least 22 to 25 LPA, which is just for I guess 2 years, 2 to 3 years. It's enough for you to reach there. And if you are being hired by Amazon, Flipkart, or some big companies, it can be minimum starting from 35 LPA and ongoing. But if you have more experience than 3 years, it can be even higher than 50 lakh, like 50 LPA. Okay, so here's a few small data I have collected regarding the recent roles. So AI engineer 6 to 10 LPA, data scientist 7 to 12 LPA, ML engineer 6 to 11 LPA, NLP specialist 6 to 10 LPA. And here's something to note down that I have collected this salary range based on the organization level as well. So when it comes to a startup, yeah, definitely you will get paid around this 6, 7 or this kind of range. And once you complete or you are like in a medium level of organization, okay, there you can get up to 8 lakh to 9 lakh and a little bit higher than 10 to 12. So that depends. That varies upon the level of organization as well. But this is the standard salary range currently ongoing in the market. Okay. Then skills you need. All right. So now this is an important topic we need to talk. My screen is still visible, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Looks like I just backed up. Could you guys just, anybody can tell me what sheet you are seeing right now? Which page?
Skills you need.
All right, fine. Sorry, I just missed something. Fine. So to succeed in AI, here's what you need. Okay. So just a second, something is wrong with my. So technical skills. If you are from a technical background and you have a coding knowledge, then yeah, well and fine. You can get into an AI engineering course or something and get the certification and start working for that. So basically, for a person who is interested to learn coding and all, these are the technical skills that you need. Python, Java, and there are more other languages also, Spike and all. So basically, but if Python and Java, you know, you can get much better opportunities. By working on the projects, you can also improve your other languages, okay, coding language. Then is machine learning, ML and deep learning. This is also a technical skill that you can learn from various courses already present on online sites, teaching education sites. Then data handling. So this is something which is ongoing from like so many years already, ever since MS introduced Excel, right? So I don't think still many people know how to use an Excel other than just typing a few stuffs and just doing some basic calculations and all. I don't think many people knows about how to use formulas and all. But yeah, even if you go for a 6 month course, you can learn about Excel. Like when I started to work in my company, I have seen people who have like 3 to 4 years of experience, but they doesn't know anything about Excel yet. So when I got promoted and I came up to a senior position before them, there was this conflict arising as well. But as I believe, I say that the age doesn't matter. Sometimes your experience doesn't matter if you can bring up good results and you can meet the company's expectation. That's all is required for your growth, and definitely your salary will grow as well. Because if I say, for me also when I started my job, I was getting just around like 30 to 32,000. It was just my starting salary. But then later on, within 6 months, it doubled, and then later on, then again. So in within a 1 month itself, I got three times appraisal. That can also be possible if you have those skills. So please try to learn Excel as much as possible. SQL also, if it is possible. And there is also Power BI. So if you're a person who is in marketing or sales areas, you can also go for Power BI, which is also implementing a lot of AI applications, AI extensions in it. I'm sorry. Yeah. Then comes the soft skills. So if people think that if I have technical leads, then what is the requirement of soft skills, right? And when it comes to communication, everyone is like, yeah, मुझे बात करना तो आता है, and that's all enough. No, like when it comes to the soft skill and the communication, it means communicate clearly about your ideas. Even if you are from an IT person, you are developing a product, you are supposed to present the product in front of the client or let them know why you chose to bring up this project or why did you do this. And even if you created a project or a product, you are someone who has to impress and explain your idea to the other person. So just by knowing coding language, it's not enough. You should be really good at communicating as well. When it comes to management people, I think already they have a good communication skill, but you can still improvise. Okay, I've seen people who are really good at communicating and random stuff, but when it comes to manage some stressful situations, they just get hesitant. Okay, they just fumble and they just be like, I don't know what to do. I don't mean about communication. You just go with the like, just talk in a way to fluent English or something. No, communication means that other person should understand you properly. Okay, so like you can also see, I am mostly focused in South India. I represent most of the South India companies and clients. So I am very much fluent in Malayalam and South Indian language when it comes to Tamil, Kannada, Telugu, and all those. So I don't require to speak much in English. Yeah. So when I'm taking this session itself, you can see that I'm breaking in between when it comes to English because I do not have to communicate in this language day to day. I'm already speaking around like 7 to 8 languages right now, like from South India, and I'm basically a Rajasthani, so I speak my own language as well, and I know Hindi and I speak English. Other than that, I am speaking those are another South Indian languages also. So there is this whole mess going on. So that's what I mean when it comes to communication. You don't have to just be fluent in a particular language. You just have to be clear on what you are talking. That's it. Next is critical thinking. So if you have this skill, you can solve the problems based on your logical and rational thoughts. Okay, there are a lot of problems can arise while developing a product or while communicating with a client, but you should be able to critically analyze the issue and bring up a good solution for it. Then comes teamwork. So when it comes to teamwork, I have seen many IT people prefer to work alone on a particular task that is assigned to them. But it is very much advised, not just IT or management people, that you collaborate with the team. Try to understand what the team is doing, how it is doing, what can you bring up for the team, what all add-ons you can do there. Okay. And not just teamwork, sometimes you can also get involved in cross-functional departments as well. So you will understand what is a particular requirement of this product or project. Okay. For example, if you are developing an application, okay, a company application, so you should also be involved or interact with the marketing department, the sales department as well. So you will analyze what is the current trend ongoing, what all data is will be required. You can collect that data from marketing and sales team and implement that data in your like machine learning, use ML and teach the AI how to respond to that particular inquiry based on the data you have obtained from the other another department. So you can also manage your work with the cross-functional department collaboration. Other than that, teamwork is something very important because you might be contributing one idea, but if you're working in a team of 4 or 5 people, they will also adding new points which can bring up much better product. Then certification that helps. This is just a three certificates I have mentioned because this is the most I see. Okay, but there are a lot more you can get. There are even free certifications as well. So Google ML engineer, this is one certification. Then AWS ML specialty, another certification. Microsoft AI engineer. By obtaining these certificates, at least you will be able to start your journey from startup. At least I'm saying. But if you are like taking at least 6 to 1 year or 2 years AI courses or graduating in some AI degree, you will get much better options for starting your career. Okay. Then comes for students. Now let's talk about this. For student, how to start early. Okay. Learn coding basics. Python is beginner friendly language which can be easily learned if you are good at maths. Okay. You should be first of all good at maths. Second, you have to be at least you should know basic computer knowledge. You should have basic computer knowledge. Like you have a good typing speed, you know how it works and all. If you are a person who doesn't even know how to properly turn on a computer or laptop and not even to use MS Word and all, it's a little bit difficult. So try to adapt yourself with those computer technology and then start learning Python. It's a basic language. Even kids of 6 to 7 standards are also learning the same. So you can start with it. Then do mini projects. Okay. So by doing this mini projects, you can also upload these projects on a platform called GitHub. Just like for management people and everyone, basically everyone, just to showcase your experience, you use LinkedIn, right? Here, the same way, if you are doing something AI related projects, you can upload your projects on GitHub. That's the platform. There you can upload your project and use them while you are attending interviews. You can showcase your project. So if you're a person who go and be like, I have a lot of experience, this and that, in an interview, but you don't have any proof or you don't have any project to show, you might not be selected, right? But if there is if you have like 3 to 4 projects at least in your GitHub, you will stand out in the crowd. So that is the important. So do mini projects. Just create some random chat boards, games, or apps. Small apps. Do not need too many modules. Just 1 or 2 modules is enough. Join school, college, AI clubs, or hackathons. Hackathons is something a little bit higher, but you can start from the base, and then if you find that you at least know one language and you have a good team of 2 to 3 people, then try to go to hackathon, not to win or achieve something, but make sure you are going to learn something from there. Definitely you will learn something. Then follow AI channel on YouTube. There are a lot of AI channels right now on YouTube. It's totally free. Go start learning from them. And if you are a person who don't want to learn Python or any languages, there are, as I said, AI product manager and all these things are also being taught on YouTube. You can learn from there as well. And a very simple example: if you are learning Python, then build a chatbot that answers questions about your college. Okay, simple chatbots you can get. You even it can create chatbots for fun as well, for some group meetings or friend meetings and all. You can get chatbots in which you can bring up ideas like how much you know about someone or you want to find something about them. You can update your own data in that app, and then the other person can search about you, and the machine is definitely what you have feeded it will just give the output based on what you have got. When it comes to working professionals, learn AI basics for your domain. As I said, it's not totally just for AI, I mean IT people, you can also start. So if you're a marketing person, HR person, finance person, operations person, or in whatever department, AI is being implemented in all the departments. So learn the AI basics that is required in your department. Okay. As I said, in HR departments, these websites itself have AI tools. So just learn how this can be used when an application is being done. When you are posting a job vacancy, how this can help you. Okay. Take short courses from Coursera, Google, LinkedIn. You can get short courses. Use AI tools at work like chatbots or automations. And definitely most of you are already using ChatGPT, right? But there are also other tools like Perplexity, Grok, Site, Consensus, and a lot more. Okay, so I have a huge data of AI tools itself. I have around like 180 to 200 tools list with myself itself, which in which I have already mentioned, which are paid and non-paid. I have used all of them as well. So if anybody here needs that data or needs that sheet, you can come up to my LinkedIn and just DM me. I will share the data to you. I will share the sheet with you. So you can use those tools in your day-to-day life, which will be really helpful for you. And if you can pay, then you will get much more better AI tools. Okay, much more premium options, features on the same websites. But if you're not someone who is going to pay, then no issues. There are free options as well in the same sheet I am providing. You can use those as well for your day-to-day work life. Then start small, automate one task. Okay. Even if you're working on Excel, there are a lot of formulas that you can use to automate your work. Okay, like multiple sheets. If like 100 sheets with the same data, but if you update a particular data in one sheet, then rest of the 99 sheet will be also updated if you are using that particular formula. Okay. And there are also AI extensions that you can also add in Excel itself. So that will also help you to automate your task. This is just one example I'm giving. You can use more. Okay. Then Excel. One example I have mentioned in the PPT as well, a sales manager can use ChatGPT to write emails or analyze feedbacks. That's a very simple example. I think mostly you have already used the same. Then mistakes to avoid as a student. Okay, so most of the time when I go to colleges and I take sessions, I tell them about those tools and all. It's like a detailed session. Sometimes I just take how to build a resume or how to build a LinkedIn profile, and sometimes I focus on these kind of things also, how to make them employable. But they just listen only a few. Like if I'm teaching 100 of people, but only 10 to 10, below 10 people will be actually applying. So here, while this learning AI, there are mistakes done by the students. So what to avoid is only watching videos, no practice. This is very simple. When back in the time, most of us don't like maths, right? So during school times or college times, what we used to do is we were too lazy to pick up a pen and write and solve problems and learn. Okay. So I have seen most of the people just memorizing the whole problem and the formulas. Okay. But during the exams, by just writing the formula, it doesn't work like that. The problems, you can't solve the problem just by memorizing a particular formula or memorizing the numbers. Because AI is all about numbers and codes. If you are interested in the IT section, then only watching videos and not practicing won't help you. When it comes to management also, if you are learning about tools using YouTube and all this different Coursera, all these platforms, and but you are not implementing those tools and new learnings into your day-to-day work life, then it is also of no. Then skipping math. So if you are a person who want to be a machine learning engineer, you can skip math and not just ML, but whatever role, technical role, if you are looking related to AI, math is something which will be there. Okay, so please focus on that. ML needs logic and stats. Then comes collecting certificates without real skill. I have seen resumes which have like 10 to 15 certificates. Okay, I'm not talking about just AI applicants. I'm talking about the random HR marketing also. They have like a lot of certifications and all. And right now, I think most of the colleges have also made it mandatory to at least complete 3 to 4 certifications before graduation. So just having certifications doesn't prove that you are worthy of that job. Okay. You should showcase your real skills as well. So make sure you have a proof of whatever you have learned and where you have implemented. Okay. Not sharing your work online. As I said, if you are someone who are learning Python or language and creating a product or a project, make sure to upload it in GitHub. Or if you are someone from management side or like a management student or something, if you are finding you're learning something about a new tool or something, you can post it as a blogs as well, or post it on your LinkedIn profile, so which can help you to connect with more people and build good networks, which will help you to get jobs in future. Then next we will moving for the mistakes to avoid by the professionals. Okay, so I'm mentioning this throughout the presentation. Thinking AI is just for IT people, that is a myth. That is very wrong. AI is for everyone. In every sector, it is being used. Okay, waiting too long to upskill. Don't do that. You will get outdated. Some other junior or some young Gen Z child will come and will take your job very easily. If he is updated, he knows about it. So please don't ignore. Try to upskill yourself as much as possible. I know most of the people will be like, we don't have the time after job, we work overtime and all those things. But it's about you. It's about your career. It's about having a good life. It's about having a stress-free old age. Okay. So waiting too long to upskill is something I will say no. Try to learn something new, at least one thing per day. Okay. Ignoring AI ethics. So AI ethics is there can be vacancies upcoming. Still, there are vacancies. There can be more vacancies related to AI ethic managers. This kind of jobs also. So these AI managers, these people will make sure that whatever is being taught to the AI, that should not be should not invade someone's privacy. Okay, and whatever output an AI gives, it should be not biased, and all the output should be fair enough for everyone. Okay, there, like, as we know what about this bias and fairness is, like there should be no sexist comments or sexist outputs. At the same time, there should not be something focusing on the race and genders, these kind of things. So even if you go on ChatGPT and put a comment or something you're asking, the ChatGPT will give you answers in an aspect which is applied in all the areas. It won't specifically say about a particular race or a gender, something like that. So yeah, AI ethics should not be ignored, and it is a field which is growing as well. So if you can learn about AI ethics more, you can work on that as an AI officer, ethic officer, something like that. Now here it is AI for all career. Like I said, AI is not just for IT companies and all, it's being implemented all over. It's like in each industry everywhere. So this is a few examples where it is being mostly used in healthcare, where AI is used for diagnosis and patient care. I have seen a video somewhere, I don't recall the location right now, but AI robot conducted a surgery, heart surgery. And in some hospitals abroad, AI is also being used to detect cancer, early detect cancer. Okay. The same way finance, fraud detection and investment models. So I think there are a lot of apps right now which are being like you can invest here, you can go through this app and you can then check about the probability of the growth and the losses or the gains you can generate. All this probability is being checked through AI. So in finance also it's being used when it comes to applications, but in companies also it is used for fraud detection, investment models. When it comes to education, personalized learning and tutoring boards is also done. Like you can see in Byju's and any other learning platform, they suggest you related courses or related topics. These all things are being analyzed and used by the machine learning engineer, ML engineer. They input the data, and that's how it works in the education industry. They provide you the personalized course or tutoring that is being required. When it comes to retail customer recommendations, for example, right now you can go to Amazon and search for a particular thing. For example, phone. Okay, so you are searching for a phone below 5,000, 15,000. They will suggest you some phones. Then, if you are clicking on a particular company, for example, Samsung, you click on a Samsung phone. Then, when you scroll down, you can see similar products, right? And in that you can see more Samsung options or more phone options with the same features with different price. This is also being done using AI. Okay, and there are also options right now in where augmented reality is also being implemented. So this thing is also working on like Mintra, Flipkart, these places where augmented reality helps us to actually check. If we are buying some appliances or something, we can literally just look. We can use our camera and wherever we want to. For example, we are buying a fridge and I want to keep that fridge in this particular corner. I can use my camera. I can show that wall, and that AR will detect the wall and show me that what will be the width, height of the fridge, how it will look there. Okay. So these kind of things are also being done. So that's how AI is also being implemented in retail. When it comes to HR, yeah, this is the first thing, resume screening using AI that is done. And not just resume screening, multiple other processes and things are also being done using AI, so which can be explained later. That, as I told, this field, I can talk about all these fields for hours, but it's a big topic, so I'm just summarizing it really short right now. So here comes the trends, future trends in AI. So what if you're a student? Just prepare yourself with this. If you are an employee, just get updated with it. Generative AI. There will be tools that create text, image, music, video, etc. So as I told, I have a whole list of tools around like 200 tools I have with me. I will be glad to share with you if you are coming and you do a DM to me on my LinkedIn. There's not just ChatGPT or Delhi. There are a lot more tools like Marine, Pictory, and more. I just can't recall the names right now, but I use a few of them. There you can use them to generate images, create text, music. There are a lot of YouTube channels and Instagram pages itself that they do not do a single thing. Okay. Everything is done by the AI. They just automate and the AI does the thing. They get the followers, they get the money, and they are enjoying their life. So generative AI is something which we can see growing rapidly in future. Then there is AI ethics. As I said, building fair and responsible AI. You can be a manager or an officer in that field. Just like when it comes to human being, there is a quality officer and all this. Same way, you can be the same, an AI quality officer or something. So you can go and monitor whatever projects or a product is being built in your company that is built with fairness and is responsible. Then AI in daily life. So as I gave you example, it is being used in medicine, finance, customer service, agriculture. Basically, AI plus robot is smart industries. Robotics and automations are everywhere right now. If you're a person who is living in Delhi, I'm currently in Noida. So here also in metropolitan cities you can see more use of AI. Okay, so AI in daily life is something which can help you to automate your work, also save your time, help you upskill, keep learning, and also get a good raise in your salary if you're an currently working professional. All right. So I'm concluding this by saying AI is transforming job market. So 35% growth can be seen yearly. And if you want to know what is the trend right now when it comes to vacancies, I will suggest you go to Indeed platform. That's an job posting platform. You can go there, search a particular vacancy. There is an option about job analytics and all. You can go and check how many jobs are being posted on this as an AI manager and what is the basic salary or the average salary currently offered by them. So you can set your standard based on them, and you can also analyze what all skills are basically generally required for this role, and most of them are asking. So this is also something being analyzed through AI itself. So you can go and check on Indeed the trends, the requirements, the skill sets you need. Okay, and work on that because this field is rapidly growing and you have to know that. So I am also sitting here, I am teaching you all those things, but maybe I'm not that good at conveying the same thing. But yeah, I am using all those tools. I'm using a multiple. I'm just not just teaching people, or I'm not just being a speaker. I'm also learning. I also attend a multiple class. Today itself, I have a class at 9 p.m. There I'm going to learn about some new AI implementations and extensions. So I keep on learning. I have a lot of certifications as well. So this is something I personally do. That's why I'm recommending you guys also to focus on this area. So have a much better and stress-free life in the upcoming 5 years. Then you don't need to be techie. Just be curious and adaptive. Then the one more point is high paying jobs exist if you have the right skills. I have seen people who are very hardworking, very good, very nice communication a lot, but they don't have the right skill for a particular job. Okay. I have seen a person who is an MBA, and I got a credit card, okay, from a bank. I'm not saying the name, but the bank sent one of their employees, salesperson, to my home to just verify my address. And when I just talked with that person for a few minutes, I came to know that he or she is working there for like around 3 to 4 years now, and still she's getting paid 15,000 without no travel in reimbursement. They are not getting anything in return for the whole travel they made. They came from Delhi to Noida, but they are not getting any amount for that as well. But only getting, and also additionally getting a very low salary. It's like this is 15,000 is a standard salary. I think it's have been updated to 18,000. But if that person was really good, the person was communicating really well. The person knew about a lot of updated trends in the market, had a good knowledge about sales and marketing. But yeah, the same thing, he doesn't have any technical knowledge, or he do not know where to apply his what skills he needs, and what interviews he has to do, what jobs he needs, this kind of. So research about yourself, try to understand what you want, what you know, and how you can use and monetize those skills. Okay, so high paying jobs does exist. Don't say like the job market kharab hai, jobs nahi mil rahi. No, there are jobs, but yeah, you have to find the right one. First, you have to analyze what skills you have and what you can offer to the company. Then come start early, learn continuously. Okay. As soon as you can start learning and keep learning continuously. Don't think मैंने एक 6 महीने का course कर लिया. I did this 6 month course and now I don't have to do anything else. I will implement this and I will keep getting good salary. No, learn continuously. Learning should never be stopped. Just keep learning as much as possible. Combine tech and soft skills that I have already explained in detail. Then stay ethical and informed. Okay, you should know how to use an AI. Don't use it in any unethical way, and you must be informed about what is right and wrong. And if you are someone who is interested to be a AI product manager or something like that role, you should basically learn everything about ethics. That's it. So that's it for this session. And yes, if you guys have any questions, please you can put it in the comment box, or you guys can just unmute yourself if there is any doubts. I'm sorry if there was some connection issues or something. Oh, I see people are from South India as well here. Thank you everyone for those wonderful comments. And yeah, as I told, I have this task for you all. I have this AI tool sheet for you all. So if you are someone who is interested to learn and grow, and if you want that, please reach me out on my LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn profile. You guys can search my name itself. I will be coming like on the first or third. That's where you can see my profile in the search tab, and you can get connected with me. Just follow me or DM me. I will be sharing you the sheet, and I hope that will be helpful for you. So yes, guys, stay curious, stay updated, and that's all for this session.
On the behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to sincerely thank Karishma Jangid, our outstanding speaker today. We had a chance to hear a fascinating and thought provoking conversation about how to be employable in the age of AI today. Through her remarkable ability to convey information, Karishma Jangid left us with insightful discoveries and motivational concepts. Her engaging lecture enthralled us and motivated us to study more. We appreciate the effort and time they put into organizing this educational program. So if anyone have any question, he can ask.
Actually, I can see Professor Dr. Manavalan has asked a question how to effectively use AI in safety aspects. So actually, we can use in different areas like for predicting maintenance and hazard detection, workplace safety monitoring, CCTV and all. So we can also attach those CCTV with AI. That's also how we can use it. Then incident predicting or risk scoring if we are applying AI for a right now weather changes and all these things happen, so this can be also analyzed easily and much accurately with the AI, right? So AI tools can be used for predicting also, future predicting. When it comes to finance, it is very much useful. Then cyber security for operational safety, there also you can use it. Autonomous emergency responses, where there are, you can also use the same. And but to give you a particular example, like give you a particular answer for that question, I would really like to know which aspect of safety are you talking about? because AI can be used in multiple areas or multiple domains as well. So if you can specify in which aspect, I can definitely try to answer that. Thank you, everyone.